Okay, now it's time for us to check your module. Let us open our module to lesson 1. We have our answer key for lesson 1 and lesson 2. Let's start now. Okay, let's go to lesson 1. Okay, now class, let's go to what's in. The answer in number 1 is 2/5 is equal to 4 over 10. Number 2, we have 1/4 is equals to 5 over 20. Number 3 is 1/4 is equals to 2 over 8. Now let's proceed to what's more. Number 1, we have fraction 4 over 10 or 2 over 5. A decimal, 0.40 and percent is 40%. Ratio is 4 to 10 or 2 to 5. And number 2, we have 4 over 16 or 1/4. And on decimal, we have 0.25. In percent, we have 25%. And the ratio, we have 4 to 16 or 1/4. That's all. What I can do. So in number 1, the answer is, the percent there is 75%. The fraction is 75 over 100 or 3 over 4. And then the decimal is 0.75. The ratio is 75 to 100 or 3 to 4. Number 2, we have, this one is number 2. In number 2, we have 63%. The fraction is 63 over 100. Then the decimal is 0.63 and the ratio is 63 to 100. Okay? Check your answer. Now let's go on the assessment. The assessment, we have the percent is 12% in number 1. And then the fraction is 12 over 100 or 3 over 25. And the decimal is 0.12 or 3 to 25. And another one, we have 75%, then 75 over 100, or 3 over 4, or 3/4, or 3 to 4. Number 3 is 25%, 23%, or 23 over 100, that's the fraction. And in decimal is 0.25, and in ratio is 23 to 100. Here, the percent is 30% and the fraction is 2 over 7 and the decimal is 0.3 or 0.30 and the ratio is 2 to 7. And the last one, 80%. So the fraction for 80% is 4 over 5 and this one is decimal is 0.80 and the ratio is 4 to 5. Okay? Is there any question? Okay, let's proceed to lesson 2. Now, let's go to lesson 2. Open your module on lesson 2. Let us now check your work. So in lesson 2, we have try this, supply the missing information below to solve its problem. So in number 1, or this is the example, 6 is 12.5% of 48. So you're going to identify the base, the percentage, and the rate. So we know that the rate has a sign of percent here. So you can easily identify where is the percent here, this one. So that's why this is the rate. Okay, correct. The base is the biggest amount or the biggest number in the given problem. So 25% of 200 is 50. So the bigger one is 200. So that is the base. Here, the bigger number is 48. And this one is the percentage. Here, the smaller number is the percentage. Okay? Number 2, So you can see this one, it has a symbol of percent. So this is the rate. Okay. And this one, the bigger number, that is the base. Next, the percentage is 32. Okay, very good. Number 3, we have the symbol of percent, so this is the rate. Okay, correct? And which one is bigger, 50 or 35? Of course, 50. So 50 is the base and 35 is the percentage. Here, this is the rate. You can easily identify. So this one, because of this percent, that is the rate. And which bigger, 16 or 80? Of course, 80, this is the base. And 16 is the percentage. Number 5. Okay, we have the rate, takes 10. And the bigger number is the base. And the smaller is the percentage. Okay? So remember that the percentage is the product of the base and the rate. Okay? Now, let us go. Percentage, no? As we can see that here, percentage represent the part of the base. Kaya, as we can see, that the percentage is smaller than the base. It represents the part of the base. The percentage represent the parts of the base. While the base represent 100% of the total. This one represent the 100% of the total value of something. Usually preceded by the word of. Yan, this one, oh. Preceded by the word of. Okay, that is the base. As you can see here, of base. This one of the base is 50. Of is 80. Then here, of is 120. Okay, do you understand now what is the base? The base represent the 100% of the total value of something, usually preceded by the word of. This one, of. Okay? Word of. So the one preceded by the word of is the base. This one, of the base. Of the base. Of the base. The rate naman is written as percent. So as you can see here, in this example, there is a percent sign. This one, this is the percent sign. When you see that sign, that is already the rate. Okay, is that clear? Now let's go on what I can do. The answer in number 1 is base is 24. Number 2 rate is 20%. Number 3 is 200, that is percentage. And number 4 rate is 125%. And number 5 is rate is 75%. Now let's go on the assessment. Number 1, we have 10% is the rate. Number 2, we have 120 kilogram is the base. And then number 3, part of the test is 90% is the rate. And in number 4, we have 300 is the percentage. And number 5, 30% is the rate. Okay? So, is there any question? Now,